Hey y'all, welcome back to the Orangebloods Texas football YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your alerts so that every time I talk to a new recruit or anybody in general, you guys will be the first ones to know. Today we have 4-star recruit from Temple, Texas, Mikal Harrison-Pilot. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Let's talk some college football. I know we have a couple years, we have maybe a year and some change left, but let's just talk some football. You have a top 5 already: Cal, Houston, TCU, Texas, and Oklahoma. But I want to know, ultimately, what are you looking for in a university?
So on top of the thing is the relationships I build with the coach and the consistency, and the last one, the business program.
Okay. There's a lot to get into then.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to me about relationships. Why are relationships important to you?
Just because, you want a coach that's going to, develop you as a player and a man at the end of the day. So just trying to build a strong bond with them and just trying to move on from there.
Okay. And I feel like it's kind of similar, going on these visits, because I ran track at Texas. So I know about the recruitment process. Going on these visits is kind of like going on a first date. You have a short amount of time and you're supposed to find out everything there is to know about the school, the team, and the coach in that short amount of time. So what are some key things that you're really making sure you pick out of those long conversations that you're going to have with these coaches?
Just like I said, one thing, the coaches and how they put their players in and how they get them ready to, for that next level, from transition from high school to college football. So just trying to hands up like that. And then when I talk about the campuses, when I hear business program, I want to make sure I know everything I need to know, where they're ranked at, and then where how I can get my own business and be successful with that one too. And then just like I said, the relationship is just talking to them and just seeing how they talk to me and how much love they show me and how much love I show them.
Okay, I see that. So you don't necessarily want to be talked at as a product. You want to be talked at like a person. Yeah. You're going to be spending 4 years with these coaches. You want it to be enjoyable, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, I like that too. And in terms of the business school, Texas's program is really good.
Oh, I know.
Extremely competitive.
I saw the numbers. I saw a lot of things. I saw a lot of good things about it.
Okay. I don't hear a lot of athletes just talking to me about academics that much. So tell me why you are just so invested into the business program.
Because I just want to, so my idol is LeBron James, and look what he's doing outside of basketball. How many franchises he has and how many business he owns, and he's a billionaire now. So at some point, I want to get to that point where, after football, that's what I want to do right there. So just trying to study, just trying to look at everything, look at everyone else, look at all the athletes that have their own business and how they run it, and just want to follow their footsteps.
Love that. Now, you have been named a do-it-all athlete. So with football, you have played multiple positions like quarterback, wide receiver, defensive back. And what other sports you've done? Baseball and track. So you are really multifaceted. Tell me about these other sports you've done and why you ultimately chose football.
So when I was little, the first sport was soccer. I knew that was going to be a thing for me. And then just kind of moving on from ever since then, just playing all the sports I could and see what I was best at. And going to my freshman year, I played basketball too. But I looked at it, I was like, am I really going to go to the NBA for this? No.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, now it's track, baseball, and football. I've been talking, I know I can play some baseball in high school, in college if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. But I still have football and track are the two main things. And then at the end of that, I just kind of fell in love with football because, it's just me. So, without it, it's hard with not playing football. And it's just my, somewhere I can get to where I can just calm down and just be peaceful. And football is just it for me. So
right. And you have an official visit scheduled with Texas June 17th. Is that still the date?
Yeah, so here in a few days.
Yeah, that's literally a few days. That's coming up. You ready?
Yeah, I'll be down there Friday. So
wow, that's exciting. My official visit to Texas was extremely exciting. I took some visits to some pretty big schools like LSU, Georgia, and everything else, but coming to Texas, I liked how new, it sounds silly, but I liked how new their buildings looked. So I kind of felt like I was going to be stepping into I don't know, the culture is different at Texas. I'll say that. But what exactly, I know we talked about some things that we're looking at on the grand scheme, of all 5 schools. Yes, we've talked about that, but let's go deeper a little bit. What are you looking to see from Texas that you cannot find on social media or, just from word of mouth? Like, what exactly are you looking for when you step foot on Texas specifically?
So number one thing is just Coach Marion, just how he's gonna how he develops every receiver. I want to make sure everyone the same and not just like pick and choose. And then Coach Sark, just how he like lays down the whole offense that he has to all the players and how the meetings go. And then just really just going on from there, really just looking at how they do things, the first thing. And then at some point, I want to see from Texas is, them win the Big 12 until they go to SEC, then go to college football and be the old Texas like they're supposed to be Texas. So that's not one thing I want to see from them this year. So.
Okay. And have you been keeping up with Texas, their season from last year?
Yeah, I went to the Oklahoma State game. It was all right, but
yeah, it was okay.
Last year was some. It was on and off. So, but I think this year with the offense they have, they have a chance. So that's what I want to see, how explosive they can be with that new whole offense they have.
Absolutely. And how do you think you can add value to a university?
Just being a playmaker and being versatile. That's like number one thing. Just put me a slot, wide out, running back, even a quarterback play, wildcat. Just whatever you need me to be. I just think I can do whatever they need me to be. And I'm just like versatile and I can have the ball in my hands and just be that playmaker that I can be.
Okay. And I've spoken with Jordan Whittington, wide receiver at Texas. And what he's been telling me about these 7-on-7s that they're having right now, summer conditioning. He's telling me that the new guys are really coming in and they're jumping right in as if they're not new guys, and as if they've been studying their whole summer. So I want to know, how are you going to make sure you're prepared when you step on campus?
Other than number one thing is just being like, just having a mindset of just going in there and attacking everything. Like play, you're not going to play. So just going in there, knowing to learn everything, be like, get the playbook, like study. So we can get on the field, it's like nothing. It's like, at the back of your hand. So just going there with having that mindset of you're going to beat everyone in your position to get that starting spot.
So. All right. You sound like you're in college already.
Yeah.
Have you been told that before, that you're a lot more mature than your age?
A little bit, yeah, especially for my dad, because I know I came from a long way. So, but I think I do now. I mean, I can kind of just how the way I talk. I used to be like nervous a little bit, but now it's just like I just talk. It's just like whatever.
Okay, I love it. Enjoy your official visit at Texas. Really soak it in. They're gonna feed you great. On every official visit you go to, they're gonna feed you really good. But Thank you for the insight, letting the fans, get to know you a little bit. And y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.